Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I've been running around for the past like 9 minutes trying to figure out what I'm doing because I've like forgotten tiny little things. And I sit down and I'd be like, oh, I forgot this thing. I have to like go run and take care of my water and make sure that I had like everything pulled up and ready to go. But thank you guys so much for being here today. I'm so excited. Hi, Roslyn. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. But we are going to be checking out a new game today called the Totemist. The demo is out and the dev reached out to me last week and was like, hey, I think this is going to be up your alley. And I was like, heck yeah, man, that looks really cool. So it is similar in vibes to Strange Antiquities, but we go a little bit more involved with the relics and the creation of them, it seems. So I'm very excited for that. But first we've got our poem of the day, and then we've got to get Dennis dressed as well. So his strawberry is the hat that has been removed for today. So we have the rest of his hats. We've got the bunny ears, the orange, the sprout, the carrot, and the chicken. So if anybody has a preference on what he wears today, go ahead and throw it on out in chat. If not, I will pick one at random. We do not currently have a kitty with... Oh, I lied. As soon as I said that, Alera jumped out. Or jumped up. That was amazing. Sprout, amazing. That sounds perfect to me. And I've got his glasses grabbed, so let me get him dressed. So we do have a kitty. Alera just decided to make a complete liar out of me at the last second. Come on, there we go. Gotta make sure his sprout's actually pointed up. There we go. He's so stinking cute. All right, so I will make sure that he is good in frame here in a minute. I have been summoned. And today's poem is still another one from the collection of poems from Danielle Dobie titled I Am Her Tribe. Is another untitled one today. But it says, trust that every no, every rejection is all part of the invitation. It is a redirection to a higher purpose. It is the universe guiding us into the bigger story our past has prepared for us. Freaking love this book so much. I say it every week in every stream. It's such a good collection. Okay, so I'm so excited. I have no clue how long this is going to be. So if it goes really short, then we'll pick something else at random, but that feels like a future us problem. Let me also get my little guy up and going. And if anybody else wants one and does not have a little spawn dude, there is the link on how to create one. Hello? Where's my little guy? What the heck? Hold on. Hold on. This is what I mean. Like today, just everything feels so wild today. Hey, Skype here. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. Oh, I have two guys. Why do I have two? It's because I'm impatient. Okay, all right. We fixed it. Welcome on in. Amazing. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. We are going to be checking out a demo for the Totemist today. So the dev sent me a little like welcome kit that's got a little bit of information on it. So it's going to be available on PC through Steam. Tentative price around $12, so very well priced from what I can tell. Its full release date is going to be November 12th of this year, so we still got a little bit, but that is the planned release date. It is from Shutton Studio, as a solo developer. Genre considered crafting, shop simulator, mystery, and indie. And a quick summary on it is craft totems and talismans inspired by real witchcraft practices at your own pace with no time constraints. Help the people of a quietly strange town carry their burdens. See their souls to understand their needs and desires. Uncover an ancient darkness hiding under the town that only you can stop. So comparisons, if you enjoyed Strange Horticulture's blend of deduction and atmosphere, the Totemist offers deeper crafting systems in that occult type setting. Some fun facts. The frog puking up items that customers need was inspired by a scene from the movie Practical Magic. That's really fun. The developer's wife and they poured through books about holistic witchcraft, crystal healing, and gothic aesthetics for inspiration on functionality of the items in the game. Amazing. And the protagonist has an affliction causing her to see soul energies. For some, she sees them as they truly are in total. With others, their soul energy pours through their eyes, as eyes are the window to the soul, quite literally, in this universe. I'm so excited. This looks so freaking cool. It's like Strange Horticulture and Strange Antiquities were amazing games anyway. So we played both of those here on stream. They are both so cool, but the idea of diving deeper into the creation and like the witch aspect of it, I'm stoked. I'm excited. So I think we're going to jump straight in from there. I don't think I've got any other like announcement things. I'll go over schedule for the week just in case, because I normally go over it at the very end of stream, but then I realize that some people may not stay for the whole stream, which is okay. But for the rest of the week, we're going to have more Resident Evil 7 on Wednesday. We're going to attempt to finish that up on Wednesday. And then Friday, we'll be back to Mass Effect 2. And then this weekend, we'll have another co-working stream. I will let y'all know later in the week, whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, once I figure out what my schedule is for the weekend. And then next Monday, we will either go back to the library organization game or we will view or vote a new game. I haven't fully decided yet, but next Monday is going to be kind of back to normal schedule type things. Pending we finish Resident Evil 7 on Wednesday, which I'm hoping we can. I think we can. Fingers crossed we can. But that's going to be our schedule for the rest of this week. 7:30 tonight and Wednesday, and then 6:30 on Friday, and then the co-working stream is going to be at 10:30 a.m. Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, depending on the day. So, but we will get into the game here in a second. Thank you so much, Rosalind, for redeeming that daily honk. I appreciate it so much. Let's hop in here. I may need to reposition. Yeah, she's all the way on the other side here. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I don't know why we were twisting and turning there. There we go. And then Dennis, you can go on the side, buddy. Come on. I had him up on a box on a notebook, and I think it looks like the notebook was too tall. I'm not used to her being on that side of the bed, so I'm like, how do I do anything here right now? There we go. Right? The dev like did all of the like pixel art style all themselves. Cross your toes. Hey, Mama Shump. But yeah, it's like fully pixel art. It's the little bits I've seen of it from like the little bit of promo shots that they sent. It looks so good. So I'm so excited. I don't know if it's going to be a quieter game. So if it is, just let me know and I can drop my mic to meet it. Caraway, October 13th, Year of the Pale Star. No, I was sidetracked. So here's our little froggy. Buy hats with the phone. That's amazing. The bell above the shop door doesn't ring when the mayor enters. It hums, slow and sustained, the way Crystal does when pressed. You're used to it by now. Good evening, the mayor says, straightening. Their coat is buttoned to the throat despite the warmth. I hope I'm not interrupting. You set down the bone shard you'd been cleaning, white flecks clinging to your fingertips. Not at all. What can I make for you? Is this us? We're so cute. Oh my God. That's amazing. A scratch is a good spot in your brain. I understand. They pause at the threshold between front room and shop proper, as if the space between requires permission to cross. You've noticed this about them. They treat boundaries like contracts. I need a warding totem. The words come quickly, rehearsed. Something for my office. The building's old, you understand? Drafts. Odd sounds at night, the usual complaints of historical architecture. You don't blink. They notice. People always do when you're paying attention. What kind of warding, you ask? This is so cool. I assume that like this look in the eyes is us seeing a soul. General purpose. Their smile is precise, mayoral. Protection against intrusion, unwanted influence, that sort of thing. You move to the supply cabinet. Your shadow follows a heartbeat late. The mayor's eyes track it, then snap back to your face. I can do that. You say opening drawers? Copper wire? Good. Salt collected during the new moon? Enough. Rowan bark? Low. Your fingers hover over the empty space where the small animal bone should be. I'm short on binding components. I'll need to source more before I can craft anything strong enough for what you're describing. How long? Too fast. They catch themselves. For the materials, I mean. A few days. The blacksmith might have iron I can work with. The bone collector usually brings by deadwood on Thursdays. The mayor's jaw tightens almost imperceptibly. That's acceptable. He clears his throat. I trust your work. Everyone does. The materials matter more than my skill, you say. They have to wait to bind. They have to want to bind. Want to. The mayor repeats it like they're translating. Yes, of course. They turn to leave, and then pause. The mayor's hand rests on the door handle. Their knuckles are white. Let me know when the totem is ready, the mayor says. The bell doesn't ring when they leave either. It sighs. You stand in the empty shop. Tully watches the door where the mayor left, and then looks up at you with unblinking amphibian patience. They're hiding something, you tell him quietly. Tully croaks as if to say of course they are. Behind the backroom door, something, the air itself, feels like it's holding its breath. You tap the counter twice, left then right, and you get back to work. Morning of October 14th, year of the Pale Star. I am already so in love with this game. I don't scatter myself across 4 locations and come home with nothing worth keeping. One place, one focus. The mayor's orders came in last night. A bottled hush. I'll need what Hollow Grove has to offer. Nothing goes straight from the field to the workbench. Salt for bones, water for crystals, smoke for metals, breath for herbs. Each one strips the land's chaotic energies away. I cleanse the material until the dark energy fully dissipates. Travel to Hollow Grove for today's gathering? Yes, please. Okay, so we gathered 8 small animal bones, 3 broken antlers, 2 wild mint, 3 iron ingots, and 2 quartz shards. So to cleanse them. Salt circle. Draw a large circle around. Oh, that dropped way lower than I thought it was going to. But we did it. The mayor asked for a bottled hush. First thing is opening the crafting book. Select bottled hush. That's today's priority. Okay. Press craft. Place the materials first, then bind them. Okay, so that goes there. The crystal goes here, and then the herb goes here. And click the binding kit. From 1, 2, 3 to 4. Okay, the mayor can't buy it if it's still on my bench. Right-click the finished item and send it to shop. Send to shop. Bottled hush ready for delivery. Okay, okay. That order is ready. Use the sundial in the top right to head to the storefront. Once I'm upstairs, the workshop waits until tomorrow as I tend to customers. Customers will come in, select something they like, and make an offer. When someone makes an offer, I can sell, haggle, or decline. Haggling can earn more, but it can also backfire. Declining's always an option if I want to wait for a better buyer. Let's keep this simple. Oop, okay. Sell to this customer. The mayor's order stays on the shelf until they come back for it. Let's keep this simple. I need something reliable. They weigh different items in their hand. Here's what I can put down. Here's what I can put down 4 gold for your wild mint. So sell. The bell hums when the mayor enters, but this time it sounds strained, like a note held too long. Good evening, they say, already scanning the shop. Their coats buttoned to their throat again despite the warm evening. I hope I'm not too early. Right on time. You retrieve the warding totem and bring it to the counter. A small spell jar, heavier than it looks. Crushed herbs suspended in moon water, sealed with the bone, cork, and wax, and a pentagram pendant wrapped around the jar's neck, binding the intention. The mayor's eyes fix on it immediately. Their shoulders drop slightly, relief, however small. Here, you say, holding it out. It needs to be placed where you intend it to work. Totems don't activate until they're in position. Yes, of course. They take it carefully, turning it over in their hands, testing the weight. And it will hold? For a time, you say honestly. Warding totems need maintenance. The stronger the intrusion they're protecting against, the faster they degrade. You'll need to bring it back for reinforcement eventually, or commission a replacement. The mayor's jaw tightens. How long? It depends on what it's warding against. You watch her face carefully. Drafts and odd sounds? Months, easily. Something more persistent? You let the sentence hang. I understand. They tuck the totem into their coat pocket with deliberate care, like it might break if handled wrong. Thank you. Your work is always reliable. They pull out a small coin purse, count out payment, and slide it across the counter. You glance at the coins. It's short. Not dramatically, but noticeably. 3 coins shy of what was agreed. This is light, you say quietly. The mayor freezes. Their hands hover over the counter. Apologies. I must have miscounted. They pull out 3 more coins slowly, add them to the pile. Their fingers tremble slightly. You collect the payment without comment. The mayor's many things, careful, controlled, precise. They don't miscount. Is there anything else you need? You ask. No. Oh no, this should be sufficient. They're already turning toward the door, moving faster than their usual measured pace. I'll let you know if there are any issues. They stop at the threshold, hand on the door. Their knuckles are white again. Do you know much about old buildings? They ask suddenly. About foundations, what happened when they shift? You consider the question. They settle, sometimes they crack. If the ground beneath them is unstable, they need reinforcement. And if the instability is... or they stop themselves. Never mind. Professional curiosity. Thank you again for your work. They leave quickly, the totem hidden in their coat. The bell doesn't hum this time. It rattles, brief and discordant. You stand in the empty shop, payment on the counter, and think about foundations cracking, about things shifting. You tap the counter twice, left, then right. Then you get back to work. This is so fun. All right, so we served 1 customer, including haggling. We sold 1 item. And great success, failures when it comes to haggling. Issues remedied, we didn't have any. Total gold earned, 39. Gold spent, 0, so daily revenue is 39. Morning of October 15th, year of the Pale Star. Every morning starts the same. I reach into the deck of omens and let the card that wants to be drawn pull itself out. What I get shapes the rest of the day. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Okay. Do you guys have a preference between 1, 2, or 3? What are you feeling? I'll get you guys involved in this too if you would like to be. You also do not have to. Just A-okay. But this is really fun, like the kind of choose your own adventure side of things. It's really cool. My choice. Cool, cool, cool. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. Okay. All right, I'll give you guys a couple more seconds if anybody else has a preference on 1, 2, or 3. Even the music in this game is already really cool. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with 3. The Echoing Trio. 3 of a kind. Hum? Louder than 1. Yes, okay. That font was a little goofy on my brain. Take gathering grounds open wider for those who let similar things sit close together. The gathering grounds, not take. Jeez Louise. I keep thinking the H's are K's, even though the K's look like K's. Okay, 3 of a kind, rum louder than 1. Hum louder. I just did it again. I'm focusing so hard on reading it that I'm not actually paying attention to what I'm reading. 3 of a kind, hum louder than 1. The gathering grounds open wider for those who let similar things sit close together. Higher chance of finding uncommon and rare materials while gathering today. Okay. There it is. I already feel the day tilting around. The list on the right tracks everything I can gather, sorted by location. Clicking the section headers folds them up. Hover over any material to see which recipe calls for it. Okay. Interesting. Good. I don't need it open the whole time. Fold it away using the tab on its left edge. Okay. No orders today, just what the land offers. Choose any zone and gather what calls to you. Okay, so we've got the Shale Ridge, which looks to be more creek bed-like. Meadows Edge, which is more like flowery. Hollow Grove, which we've seen once already, and the Old Mines, which is kind of spooky. Let's start over here. We'll kind of just work our way through. So we'll go visit the shale. Okay, so we got 7 quartz shards, 3 fluorite clusters, 3 black tourmaline, 3 small animal bones, 3 wild mint, and 3 iron ingot. Spray the dark lump. We gotta clean it with some water. Oh, I think I was supposed to be following the circle. That makes sense. Time to use the workshop properly. Check the chest first. Good. Click outside the inventory to close it. Okay. Now I can craft something simple for the shelf. So go to the book. Pick the Whittler's Ward. Simple, fast, and useful. Right-click on a recipe to pin it. It helps when I'm planning around tomorrow's stock. Okay, but first, the Whittler's Ward. Carved from a single bone with a steady hand and no small amount of stubbornness. Hang it above the door, and whatever's been testing your threshold will think twice. Okay. Press craft. Same as before, set the materials, thread the cord, don't rush it. Okay, click the binding kit. 1, 2, 3. Now the important part, the inventory management and imbuing. Imbuing makes an item more valuable and more specialized. First, select a ritual. Select Cleansing Clarity. So Cleansing Clarity, like wiping fog off a window you forgot was there. Things look sharper after, sometimes sharper than you'd like. Ooh. Imbue. Ritual imbuing is essentially a game of memory. Remember the runes, choose them in order, and if you select the wrong rune, just try another one. Okay. Okay. I was like so caught up on what to describe the first one as, because I was like, that looks like a bomb. And I was like, wait, no, it doesn't. I was like, no, it does. And then by the time I was like, I should pay attention to the other two, they had started fading. I was like, oh God. Right click the imbued item and send it to inventory. No, sent to inventory. Okay. Finished items live in the token tab. Let's move one to the storefront. Open the token tab. Right-click the Whittler's Ward and send it to shop. Send to shop. Now craft and send anything else you'd like. When you're ready, use the sundial in the top right to move to the storefront. Okay. We love to see it. All right. What is all this? Okay, I don't think I can... Hi, buddy. What's your name? Hi. Okay. All right, so we can make... Okay, that's all we've got here right now. We've got totems and talismans that we can make. So... Oh, I appreciate that it tells you, like, how many you have and how many you need, and then it highlights it in red if you don't have it. So we don't have any mugwort sprigs, so it highlights it in red in the need category or column, which makes it a lot easier to, like, right off the bat be like, okay, I can't make that, or I can make that. Okay, so we can make another bottled hush. And then we could make a clover-kissed foot. So tumbled right out of a lucky field, rub it 3 times and see what finds you before the week is out. Or the crescent catch, a fine chain hung with a fine chain hung with shaped bone charms, a crescent, a tooth, a tiny hand. They clink together like gossip, and wherever you walk, lucky things seem to follow the sound. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got plenty to do both of these. Because we need binding materials for everything, and we only have 2 binding materials. So I think we're going to do these talismans. And then we can imbue them with a couple of things. Or we have the option of a couple of things. So we've got the Cleansing Clarity. Welcome back, everybody, if you were stuck in Agile. So we are making a couple things before heading to deal with the shop today. So we're just making a couple things to put in the shop. We're going to make this crescent catch, which just brings luck to the wearer. So we can do a cleansing clarity, grounding and centering, roots where there were none. After this, the world can howl all at once. You're not going anywhere. Dream softening, takes the teeth out of nightmares and leaves the rest to be. You still dream, just not the kind that follow you out of bed. Or quieting whispers, for when the walls won't start talking, it lays a hush so thick over the whole place you could cut it with a knife. I don't know if it needs to be imbued with anything, with any of these. I think we're going to do just it. So we're going to craft. We'll place the iron ingot in the bones. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and send it to shop. And then we're going to do the Clover-Kissed Foot, which also brings luck if I am understanding it correctly. Oh, shoot. Never mind. I need 2 binding materials for the Clover-Kissed Foot. I need 2, so we're not going to make that. But we can make another bottled hush, so we'll do that. 2, 3, binding kit, 3, 4. Sweet. Okay, so you were... What were you? Stoppered with bone and sealed in wax, this little jar means business. Whatever unwelcome thing has been creeping around your corners, this sends it a firm and final notice. I feel like doing a dream softening with this could make sense. So let's imbue it. No? Yes, no? Are there things that we just can't imbue? Okay, that's okay. Alright, cool. And then sundial to move. Haggling is important, but many factors can affect the deal. First, I should build shop reputation, then I can push a little harder. He looks so cool! I feel like I need to move my cam. Let me get back to him and see how much of him I'm blocking. Sell to the first customer. Selling directly increases the shop reputation and gives a small bonus when haggling. Okay, oh wow, so many choices. Okay, let's pick one. They bounce on their heels with excitement as they take in their options. What if I offer 4 gold for your small animal bones? Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm completely covering him, so hang tight for a second. Okay, I need to pop back here for a sec. And then here. I'm going to put me up in this corner. I think that's going to be the least intrusive, but I will move again if I need to later. Okay, cool. Sell. Only the best will do. I won't settle. Oops. Haggle with this customer. Let's see if the Whittler's ward can earn a little more. Okay, so only the best will do. I won't settle. They study a detail closely, searching for flaws. My exact offer is 29 gold for your fresh cut ward. Choosing an effective approach. Every customer has a personality that can be persuaded. I just need to read them. Ooh. Okay, so if they're studying it very closely, searching for flaws, then logic may be the better. So we can either charm, win them over with warmth, logic, appeal to reason and value, or pressure, assert a stronger position. I feel like logic makes sense here. So he values reasoning, exacting, personality quirk, exacting, neutralized, lucky break, stars aligned, perfect approach, ideal match, perfect approach, momentum, shop reputation. $45, okay. Flawless reasoning, I'm genuinely impressed. Take the premium, 45 gold, worth every coin. Oh, hello. The bell hums, lower than usual, almost mournful. And you know who it is before you turn around. The bone collector stands just inside the threshold, canvas bag held carefully in both hands. There's forest debris caught in her hair, a small twig, dried leaves that haven't fallen yet. She doesn't seem to notice. Good evening, she says quietly. I hope this isn't a bad time. You set down the copper wire you'd been sorting. Not at all. What can I make for you? She steps forward, but slowly, like she's trying not to disturb the air between you. Her eyes drift to the empty supply cabinet you'd opened for the mayor earlier, then back to your face. She notices things. You've always appreciated that about her. I need a sleep totem, she says. The words are measured, careful, transactional, but there's something underneath, a tightness in her voice you haven't heard before. Sleep warding or sleep calling, you ask. Calling, she pauses, reconsidering, or silencing, if you have any components for that. Something to quiet the noise that shouldn't be there. The whispers, you ask? Her fingers tighten on the bag straps. They're louder lately. I've been hearing them without touching anything. At night, mostly. It's making it difficult to rest. She says it like she's describing a mild inconvenience, like the bones speaking to her in the dark is just another material property to account for, but her knuckles are white against the canvas. How long has this been happening? You pull out your notebook, already thinking through combinations. Bone for foundation, obviously. Peppermint if you have any. Salt to create boundaries, something heavy to anchor. A few weeks, maybe longer. She shifts the bag in her arms. It used to be just when I was working. Now it's persistent. You look up from your notes. She meets your gaze for a moment, and then glances away, not uncomfortable, just aware that eye contact requires something from both of you. I can make something, you say. It'll take a few days or so. I'm short on binding components after the last round of orders, but I brought some things. She opens the bag carefully, reverently, and begins laying items out on your workbench with both hands. I thought you might need them. After the mayor left yesterday, I mean. I could tell from the way they moved that they'd ask for something urgent. Bone fragments, each wrapped in cloth, a bundle of peppermint, still fresh, a jar of graveyard dirt, dark and fine, everything labeled in careful handwriting. You touch the jar of graveyard dirt gently. It's perfect, exactly what you'd been missing. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. The bones are good for warding, she says, pointing to each bundle. That one's from a crow. They remember flight distance. That one's deer. They know how to go still and silent. She hesitates over a small, pale fragment, and this, I'm not sure what this was. I found it near the old standing stones. It doesn't whisper like the others, it just listens. You pick it up carefully. It's warm, though it shouldn't be. The air around it feels thick, expectant. I'll use this one for your totem. If it listens, it can learn to keep other sounds out. She nods, relief flickering across her face so quickly you almost miss it. How much do I owe you? The materials cover it. More than cover it. I'd rather pay properly. There's a firmness in her voice now. I don't want to be in debt for this, not for something I need to sleep. And come back in a few days. We'll settle accounts then. She wraps her arms around the now empty bag, holding it like it still has weight. A few days. Yes, that's fine. She turns to leave, then pauses at the door. Her hand rests on the frame. Have you been sleeping well? Not looking back. Consider lying, but she'd know. I've been waking up at odd hours. The shop feels different at night, like it's holding its breath. They are restless, she says quietly. I don't know why, but something's changed. She leaves before you can respond. The bell doesn't hum this time. It exhales long and low like a relief. You stand in the empty shop surrounded by your offerings and begin planning the totem. The bone that listens sits in your palm, warm and patient. You tap the bone twice, left, then right. Then you get to work. This is so fun. Oh my god. Okay, so we served 2. Item sold 2. Had a great success with taggling. So we earned 49 gold. Morning of October 16th, year the Pale Star. If I can't remember what I need, I can check the recipe and quest tracker in the top left, or the materials list in the top right. Choose any zone to gather what fits the day. Of course, I'm blocking it. Okay. All right, hang tight. We're gonna move the baby down here. And then we're gonna move me. Whee! And then I'm gonna look that way. I don't think there's a great spot for me regardless, but this is just a material list, so you guys aren't missing much here. As I don't know I don't think you guys are, this just tells me how much of everything I've got in stock, so I think this is okay. And then how much gold I have is right behind me here. But this is gonna change more frequently, so I think having me over here makes more sense. So I think we're gonna stay over here. Cool. So active quest, craft a spirit speak. Let me try that again. Craft a spirit speaker for the bone collector. And we had the Whittler's Ward pinned, which we don't need pinned anymore. No. Okay. So for the spirit speaker, we need mudwort spring and binding materials. Can I? Oh, can I not have those open at the same time? Hello? Oh, I've got to choose my omen. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one today. The brimming cup, a full shop, is its own invention. Pack the shelves until they groan and the street fills with footsteps you didn't expect. An additional customer today. Okay. Okay, so we needed mugwort sprig. Excuse me. Where are you? In the meadow's edge. Okay. All right, yep, so we need to go meadow's edge today. Yes, please. Ooh, we got 6 wild mint, 3 sage bundles, 3 mugwort sprig, 3 small animal bones, 3 iron ingot, 3 quartz shards, and 1 black tourmaline. Give a little shimmy shake. There we go. Okay. Item successfully cleansed. Items discarded. You're out of inventory space. You are out of inventory space. Parts tab is full. The following items were discarded: sage bundle, mugwort sprig. You've been awarded a one-time 50% discount on your next inventory expansion. Okay. She's wanting a spirit seeker, right? That's what it was called? Yes. No, my mugwort sprig! What the hecky? Oh, I probably should have been buying some of this stuff, huh? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right, I goofed. So I don't think we're going to be able to make her stuff today, which is fine because we told her a couple days, so it's okay. That should be fine. But now I know, because I didn't even pay any attention to this, which is totally on me for not noticing that we could expand. But that's okay. We'll make a couple of other things. We just need to make sure that we've got enough stuff. Oh, we don't have binding materials, though. We don't have enough binding materials is a better way to say that. How do I get binding materials? Like, do I need... okay, I'm just going to go to the shop. I'm not going to waste binding materials because the thing that we're trying to make, I think, takes 2. Ritual demands precision. I need the proper tools. They straighten the item with slow, deliberate care. This aligns with ritual. This aligns with the ritual. 32 gold for your bottled hush. Value 30 gold. He wants to give me 32. I'm okay with that. Thanks, friend. Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay. So this is where we get... So basic, adept, and binding materials pack. I'm not sure what the main difference is. Oh, those are ritual kits. That's binding materials. Duh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of those. Witches starter pack, an aesthetic starter pack for witches. This would look great in the workshop. I think Marrow would quite like the scenery as well. An aesthetic starter pack. Okay. We're clearly getting that. Step stool, valuable case, shelf organizer. Charms of Approachability, Volume 1, Silver Tongue Codex, Volume 1. So +1 max customers a day, 10% haggle success chance. Witch's Guide to Worth, Volume 1. All items sell for 10% more. We've got a lot of recipes. Okay. Dreamcatcher recipe. Trickster's Perch. Crossroads Marker. Watching Ward. Witch's Compass. 5-Pointed Promise. Harmonizing Metals. Renewal and Release. Ritual. The Harmonizing Metals is a ritual. Ancestral Echo Ritual, Warding Boundary Ritual, the Great Sealing Ritual, Channeling Release Ritual. Tops for Thule. Okay, this is where we get the hats. So we can get a little fez. We're gonna get a little fez. Amazing. Okay. And then we can get things for Morrow. Oh, yes, a little crown, please. Look at the little ad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm drawn to pieces with stories. Something here must speak. Their fingers hover over the item as if feeling echoes of its past. This is all I can let go. 4 gold for your iron ingot. Value 3 gold. That's still a profit. I'm okay with that. I don't want to push and lose the sale. There's a safe down here. That's so fun. Every day brings a new purpose. Today's no different. They hum softly. I can pay 23 gold for your crescent catch. I'm going to attempt to haggle on this one. Every day brings a new purpose. They hum softly. I'm going to attempt to charm. I don't think it's going to work. Receptive to charm, set in ways. Lucky break, stars aligned. Shop reputation, satisfied customers. Another satisfied customers. Sparse shells, spire leverage. Okay. We'll take it. Well argued. I'll offer a bit more then. How about 28 gold? Okay, that was the additional customer today. My brain just short-circuited on if that was angles or angels. That is so embarrassing. Oh my god. They whispered differently this morning. I must investigate. They trace invisible patterns in the air. Okay, angles, I think, is what that's supposed to be. Because, like, neither immediately made sense in context without the second sentence. Oh my god, that was terrible. Sign suggests 4 gold for your quartz shard. And it's fine. Have a good time. Oh, day 4 complete. Okay, so we spent a lot of gold on hats and bling. Morning of October 17th, year of the Pale Star. Okay. It's not this one. Thank you. We got the Quiet Hollow. Empty space isn't waste. It's where the craft remembers itself. Leave a whole row bare and something always comes back to you. Refund 1 random material when you craft today. Love to see it. Yay, our delivery arrived. All right, so we need to go back to Meadow's Edge now that we have inventory space. Amazing. So 9 wild mint, 3 mugwort sprig, 3 small animal bones, 3 iron ingot, 2 quartz shards, 2 broken antlers, 2 fluorite clusters, and 1 black tourmaline. I went to type it out and was like, wait, that won't help. At least you realized it before you sent it, because honestly, I probably would have been like, yeah, it's supposed to be this one. And then it's like, well, I appreciate you though. But it's like, it had that same feeling as like when you sometimes look at a word too long or like say a word too frequently that it just doesn't feel like a word anymore. And you're like, that doesn't feel right. Like it, for some reason, both words felt wrong in that moment until I read the second sentence and I was just like, ah, okay. All right, let's see. So we should be able to make the Spirit Seeker now. So let's craft that. Oh, this one's got a lot of stuff. That makes sense why it needed 2 binding kits then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate that the Roman numeral slots, they light up purple, like for which one's going to be the next. Okay, do you need to be imbued? Can I imbue you? Oh no, I need a Sage Bundle and a Practitioner's Kit. Understood. I did not pay attention to that the first time. All right, that's fine. Send to shop. Okay. What else do we want to make today? Let's make a copper knot. Looped and linked and twisted just so what's bound by copper stays bound, whether that's a promise or a pest. I don't need to pin it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Okay, send to shop. Can we get away with like one of everything potentially? We'll see if we can. 1, 2, 3. Send to shop. We need another bottled hush. He does, doesn't he? I love it. Was it Marrow? I think was their name. I was like so locked in on what was happening here. I didn't even pay attention to their little hat. That's so cute. I'm so excited to get more hats for them. All right, send to shop. Okay, so we should have one of each of those. We can do one of these and one of these. 2, 3. Binding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send to shop. And then necklace. Cool. Okay. I'm going to make a second one of these because one is already specifically for the bone merchant. What was their name? Bone collector. That was the word. So since one's already spoken for, I feel like today is the best day to, because things are getting refunded because of this omen, that like I feel like today might be the better day to like push and keep making stuff. We're gonna make it. We're gonna double up on a couple things. It's fine. Then to shop. We've got 4 spots left in the shop. 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll do another of the pendants. But getting the stuff refunded is the nice. Okay, we've got one more binding material. What do we want one more of? We'll do one more of these. Amazing. Perfect. Then to shop. Okay. Let's go. Look at all our things. Can I organize these? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I should have thought that one through. The issue in my items always overlap somewhere. If I pay attention to the colors, I can usually spot what belongs together. Strong matches pay better, and Tuli is good at helping me pick when he feels like it. When I've chosen the right piece, I can click and drag it straight onto them. I fear I missed something important. Hold on. Okay. My shoulder is messed up. Can't swing my tools right. Can't lift it like I used to. Doctors aren't helping. I could use some luck, something that actually fixes it, not just masks the pain. So we're dealing with orange and green. Okay, so fortune and healing. Okay, I think context clues we can get there. So we're looking for orange and green. No. That is orange. That is orange and green. That is like a brown and green. No. No. Okay, so this one. There you go, buddy. Solid enough. Thanks. Okay, bye. Okay, I think I organized this a little bit better. Haven't slept properly in over a week. My mind keeps buzzing. Tuli, why are you... where did you get that? That's adorable. Well, Tuli just threw up one of our totems. I don't know how they got a hold of it. 30% silly today. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Ooh, 44. Okay, not much better. It's okay. It's Monday, man. It happens every Monday. Haven't slept properly in over a week. My mind keeps buzzing. It could be the chemical fumes, could be insomnia. Either way, need something calming to clear my mind and shut my brain off for a few hours. So like a pink and a teal. Okay, this one has the teal. This one has the pink. What was pink? Calming? Okay. Can I make... okay. It's like, if I could specifically make something while, like, here, like, go back to the shop, that would be cool. But I feel like that's also part of the point of, like, prepping. Okay. So the Spirit Seeker is not helping at all. Well, yeah, it cleanses. There is something that had calming. Okay, so this says calming and protection and healing. You have calming. And then you have cleansing. So I don't have something that's going to do both for you, my friend. Okay, which is why I have to decline it because I don't have it. Or I may not have to decline it, but I can decline it. Okay. I'm drawn to pieces with stories. Something here must speak. They linger on the item's history as they transfer it to the counter. I can pay 33 gold for your copper knot. It's fine. It's originally 30. I'll take 33. This is silly. Wisdom guides the hand. I seek what suits the moment. They hum softly. I can pay 24 gold for your Whittler's Ward. We can haggle with this guy. Pretty sure the charm worked last time. Receptive to charm. Lucky break, stars aligned. Shop reputation, satisfied customers. 31 gold. Amazing. Well argued. I'll offer a bit more then. How about 31 gold? Thank you. The bell hums, that same low, mournful tone, and the bone collector steps inside. She looks different, not dramatically, but noticeably. Her eyes are clearer, less distant. The tension in her shoulders has eased slightly, still carrying her canvas bag, but it doesn't seem as heavy. Good evening, she says, and there's something in her voice that wasn't there before. Relief, maybe? Or hope? You retrieve the sleep totem from behind the counter. It's small, fit for a bedside table. The bone that listens forms its core, wrapped in copper wire and bound with blackthorn. Crowbone for distance, deerbone for stillness. The whole thing feels quiet in your hand, like it's already doing its job. Here, you say, holding it out with both hands. She takes it the same way, pausing for a moment as if asking permission. Her fingers trace the copper bindings gently. It's warm, she says, surprised. The bone wanted to help, you tell her. The one you brought, listening bone, it understood what you needed. She cradles the totem carefully, studying it. How do I care for it? Keep it near where you sleep. It doesn't need cleansing often. Once a month in moonlight should be enough. If the whispers start breaking through again, bring it back. Sometimes totems need reinforcement when whatever they're warding against gets persistent. She nods slowly, still looking at the totem. I slept last night, she says quietly. For the first time in weeks. I don't know if it was just exhaustion finally winning, or if I knew this was coming and my body allowed itself to relax, but... She looks up at you. Thank you. The materials did the work, you say. I just arranged them. You listen to what they wanted to be. She wrapped the totem carefully in cloth, tucks it in her bag with the same reverence she shows her bone fragments. That's not a small thing. She reaches into her coat and pulls out a small leather pouch. Payment, as agreed. You take it, feeling the weight. This is more than we discussed. The extra's for the listening bone, she says. It was the right thing, using it this way. It wanted to help someone, I could feel that. She adjusts her bag. I'll bring more materials next week. I found something near the old mill, stones that hum when you hold them. I think you'll find them useful. I'd appreciate that, you say. She turns to leave, then pauses, like she always does, her hands resting on the doorframe. The whispers, she says, not looking back. Before the totem, when they were keeping me awake, they weren't random. They were saying the same things over and over. Names I didn't recognize. Directions. Something about down and below and waiting. A chill runs through the shop. Your shadow shifts on the wall, catching up to where it should be. Do you know what they meant? You ask. No. She grips the doorframe a little tighter. But I think whatever's speaking through the bones wants someone to find it. Or maybe it wants to be found. And you don't want to look. I'm afraid of what I'd find, she says simply and honestly. Or what would find me. She leaves before the silence can deepen. The bell exhales as the door closes. You stand in the empty shop, payment in hand, and think about voices and bones calling someone down into the dark about things that want to be found. You tap the counter twice, left, then right, and then you get back to work. I'm so excited for when we can just cycle through hats for them. Alrighty, 4 customers served. 3 sold because we did decline one. 1 success. 1 haggle success. 1 issued remedy. Remedied. 150 gold earned. That was a good day. Morning of October 18th, the year of the Pale Star. We're gonna go with this one. The echoing trio, 3 of a kind, hum louder than one. The gathering around open wider for those who let similar things sit close together. Higher chance of finding uncommon and rare material while gathering today. Cool. So we're gonna go to the old mines, because I think that's the only one we haven't been to yet. Ooh, heck yeah. Okay, so 8 iron ingot, 4 cobalt ingot, 3 small animal bones, 3 wild mint, 2 quartz shards, 2 broken antlers, and a black tourmaline. Oh, I've got to click. Okay. There we go. We have successfully cleansed the items. Thank you, buddy. You're so kind. Okay. All right, so we don't have any... Okay, when we get back to the shop, we need to buy some, like, practitioner's kits and, like, and whatnot so that we can do some of the imbuings. Excuse me. Okay, and then we can potentially see if we can buy some of the other, like, recipes so we can make some more stuff. Part of me wishes it would tell you how many of them you have on the shelf. I'm gonna craft this guy, though. I don't think we have... I think we sold the one that we had. Oh, shit. That's okay. We've got a lot of stuff right now. That's fine. We need to buy more binding stuff. So I'm going to do that before I forget. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm gonna buy a few. Just to be safe. I'm just gonna have them. Gonna get a couple practitioner kits. We've got a few of those. You need this for more complex imbuing rituals. Okay. Okay, we don't have any more of the hats that we can buy. Let's get a dream catcher recipe and then a watching ward recipe. Okay, we're spending a lot of money today, but that's okay. Your hat. There you go. Customer approaching. Plans changed. Again. Need something fast. They snap their fingers mid-thought, pivoting to a new idea. All right, how about 46 gold for your spirit seeker? No. No. We're gonna pressure. Okay, so responds to pressure because he's scatterbrained. What? What the heck? Ooh, close, but not quite enough sparkle. I'll still pay 41 gold. Thank you. That was big dumb. I just chose the wrong thing. Work doesn't stop. I need something sturdy. They rest a calloused hand on the counter, steady and calm. This is my amount. 27 gold for your bottled hush. Why are you guys so low today? I will do logic for him because his hands are steady. Oh god. Oh god. Off day. Ah, what the heck? No, please. Okay, 31 gold. Acceptable. I'll bend it. I'll bend a little. How about 31 gold? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Do we have anything else that we need to get? Ooh, let's do that increased haggle chance. All right, cool. We're getting a new book. Wisdom guides the hand. I seek what suits the moment. They hum softly. I can pay 25 gold for your crescent catch. That's fine. Thank you. That's 3 gold over what it is valued at, so that is fine with me. I got excited on the way here. Show me something fun. Their eyes start between items like they're all shouting at once. Ooh, maybe 21 gold for your crescent catch. Let's try to charm. Receptive to charm, impulsive, amazing, love that. Personality quirk, neutralized. Silver tongue, codex, eloquence. Perfect approach, ideal match. Perfect approach, momentum. Hell yeah. All right, satisfied customer. Sparse shelves, okay, that's fine. Don't. Thank you. Like, don't do it. 27 gold, amazing. Ha, you got spirit. All right, deal. How about 27 gold? Oh, hello. You're fun. The bell hums softly, a different pitch than usual, almost melodic. The woman in the doorway carries herself with a quiet precision. Her basket is woven tight, filled with bundles of dried herbs wrapped in paper and labeled in neat handwriting. She wipes her feet on the threshold twice before entering, a small ritual of respect. Good evening, she says. Her voice is measured, gentle. I hope this isn't a bad time. You gesture her inside. Not at all. What can I make for you? She steps forward, glancing around the shop with observant interest, taking inventory, not judging. When her eyes land on the displays of finished totems, she nods slightly, as if confirming something. I need a dream catcher, she says, setting her basket on the counter. A functional one, not decorative. For nightmares, you ask? Or absence? She pulls a small journal from her coat pocket, opens it to a marked page. The writing is dense, organized in columns, dates, herbs taken, sleep duration, notes. I haven't dreamed in 3 years. 2 months and 16 days. I've tried every herb and tincture I know. Valerian, mugwort, blue lotus, all traditional onirogenics. I'm locking that one in. I don't know if it's correct, but I'm locking it in. Nothing produces dreams, only sleep. She says it like she's presenting data, clinical, factual, but there's something underneath. Not quite worry, but a persistent dissatisfaction. Like a researcher whose experiment keeps failing for reasons that don't make sense. You track it, you observe. Of course, she taps a journal. If I can't feel what's happening, I can at least document it. The human body needs sleep to function properly. I'm getting that. My rest is fine physically, but the dreams themselves are just absent. Like there's a space where they should be, but nothing fills it. And you think a totem can help where herbs haven't? Herbs work on the body. Dreams exist somewhere else. She closes the journal carefully. You work with materials that interact with the energies and that move through thin places. My dreams are going somewhere instead of being absent. Maybe something crafted here can catch them, redirect them back. It's a practical theory. You appreciate the way she's framed it. Not mystical desperation, but a logical next step in troubleshooting. I can make something, you say. Dream catchers need materials that are receptive, that can hold without grasping. Do you have anything that might work? She brightens slightly. The first real emotion you've seen from her. I brought somnolily. She reaches into her basket and carefully unwraps a bundle of pale, silvery leaves. It's rare, grows near water where the ground is soft. In theory, it should induce vivid dreams. In practice, she gestures at herself with a mild frustration. It puts me to sleep beautifully, and I wake up remembering nothing. You take the bundle carefully. The leaves are cool to the touch, almost luminescent in the shop's warm light. They smell faintly of rain and something sweeter. Honey, maybe? Or morning dew? This is perfect, you say. This wants to hold dreams. It's just been trying to give them to you and finding nowhere to put them. She considers this, tilting her head. That's an interesting way to frame it. Materials have intentions, you say, or maybe preferences. They want to do certain things. Your somnolily wants to facilitate dreaming. It's not your body that's refusing, it's something else. The space where dreams should be, she says quietly, almost to herself. She pulls a small drawstring pouch from her pocket, sets it on the counter. Will this cover it? You peek inside, coins and something else, a small vial of dark liquid. The tincture is valerian and moon water, she explains, for focus. Thought you might appreciate it given your work requires precision. You nod, accepting her payment. Thank you. This is fair. There's a pause. She seems like she wants to say something else, deciding whether it's relevant. I should mention, I won't be able to return for about a few days. I'm traveling to gather specimens upriver, but I'm in no rush, whenever it's ready. A few days works, you say? She picks up her now lighter basket and then pauses at the door, hesitating. I miss them, she says quietly, not looking back. The dreams. Not because they were pleasant, they weren't always, but because they were mine. Now there's just this absence, this space that should be filled with something, anything, and it's empty. The bell hums as she leaves, gentle and sad. You stand in the quiet shop, her payment on the counter, and think about what it means that people are losing pieces of themselves to something they can't name. You tap on the counter twice, left, then right, and then you get back to work. Okay. 4 customers served, 4 items sold, 2 successes, 1 failure. 125 or 24 gold earned, 270 spent, so we are minus 146 today, which is fine because we got a decent amount of stuff. Morning of October 19th, year of the pale star. Okay, so we need a dream catcher, but first we've got to pick our omen for the day. Feeling this one. A brimming cup, a shop full on its own invitation, pack the shelves until they've grown, and the street fills with footsteps you didn't expect, plus 1 customer today. Delivery arrived, Silver Tongue Codex Volume 1. Okay, so we need... I've got a decent amount of everything. So sage bundle, potentially, is that something? Okay, so the meadows. Let's go to the meadows, see if we can get some more sage bundles. Yes, please. Yeah, heck yeah. 9 wild mint, 4 sage bundles, 2 mugwort sprigs, 2 small animal bones, 3 iron ingots, 2 quartz shards, 2 broken antlers, 1 animal claw, 1 boronite ingot, and 1 black tourmaline. Breeze cleansing, so we gotta give it a little shimmy shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. There we go. Items cleansed successfully. Heck yeah. This little crown is just so freaking cute. Okay, so we've got new stuff today. We also should be able to add some stuff to things today. Okay, so Dreamcatcher. I kind of want to go ahead and imbue it to make sure that the dreams that she does get are good dreams. So let's craft it first. We're going to add our materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then dream softening. So this is the one that takes the teeth out of nightmares. Still dreams, just not the kind that fly you out of bed. So let's imbue. H person +, H person crosshairs. That's the word I was looking for. Amazing. Okay. So we'll send that to shop. And then we can make a watching ward. Worn close to the chest, this eye never blinks. Let it look out for you so nothing unkind creeps up from behind. Gross. That sounds comfy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, we're gonna send you to shop. Now we can start doing the fun, like, mixes of stuff. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is luck. So let's imbue it with cleansing or grounding and centering. We'll do cleansing. H for crosshairs. There we go. Boop, boop. All right, send to shop. You were stays bound, grounding, teeth out of nightmares. When the walls won't stop talking, lays a hush so thick over the whole place you could cut it with a knife. This totem thin veil just enough to listen. Leave it out overnight. You may wait to find your answer. Find your questions a little closer to answered. Whenever unwelcome thing has been creeping around your corners, this sends it a firm final notice. Roots where there were none. After this, the world can howl all at once. You're not going anywhere. Okay. Hang on the door and everyone's testing your threshold. We'll think twice. Oh, we've got so many like potential combos. Okay, let's do... I think we need another one of these. I don't think we have one in the shop at the moment, so we're gonna craft another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you were some things that are bound. So we can do grounding, horns, person, target person. There we go. Okay, send to shop. 5 spots remaining. That's the one that kicks something out. Da 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 da. This feels like a wombo combo. Let's do this one and the hushed whispering one. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4, 5. I almost went to the wrong spot. Yeah, we'll put some quieting whispering on this one. Target crosshairs horns. There we go. Okay, sweet. I don't know what I did. Noise I made. I when I'm like locked in on stuff, I make weird noises sometimes just to like make sounds. So there's no, I'll have to go back and listen to what I just did. I don't know what I did. Right, cling together, gossip, and wherever you walk, luckily things seem to follow the sound. Okay. Let's do this one with a grounding. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Grounding, imbue. Got 4 horns, target. 4. Horns. Target. In a nice way, it'd be hilarious redeem. Okay, all right, I'll have to go back and listen to what it just was. Because I have no clue what I did. I think we have a couple of slots left. 3. Let's do one of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, sounds good, Rosalind. Thank you so much for being here. If I don't see you again tonight, I hope that you have a wonderful night. Hey, if it makes you giggle, then it's funny.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
Thank you so much, Rosalind. I hope you have a wonderful night. Let's do cleansing with this one, I guess. Oh wait, we're out of kits. Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna do normal crafts here. Since we are out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the ritual kits to imbue them, which is a-okay. And then we'll do one of these guys. I feel like I'm probably making way too much stuff right now, but I'm having fun with it, so it's fine. All right, amazing. So that is everything there. Oh, water bottles goes. Intent shapes outcome. I need something appropriate. A moment of silent contemplation before relaying their thoughts. I can pay 21 gold for your Whittler's Ward. No, and we're gonna try logic. Values reasoning, guarded. Silver tongue codex, eloquence. Off day. Good approach, solid match. Oh gosh. Yes? Heck yeah, man. 33 gold. The ancestors smile upon this deal. Take a full blessing. 33 gold, worth every coin. Sweet. Yeah, today's was... Yeah, we get one more customer since we filled the shops today. Yeah. Okay. The right remedy can brighten a day. What do you recommend? They pick their item quietly and give you a warm, knowing smile. This feels kind. 31 gold for your bottled hush. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Goodbye. Hi, Tuli. You're such a cute little toad, little frog. The signs align strangely today. Something calls to me. They trace invisible patterns in the air as they hand over their find. The signs suggest 86 gold for your silencing gaze. Yeah, sure. It's worth 81, so I will absolutely take 86 for it. The music is just so delightful. Value is fleeting, but the exchange endures. They emit a sigh that hints at deeper thoughts and points to their selection. All things end even at 49 gold for your immovable knot. Immovable... Oh, I skipped right past it. Sure, I'll take 49 gold for that one. Thanks, friend. Come again. Doom. Doom, doom, doom. Here for something that works, no fuss. They give a practical once over to your stock. Here's what I can put down. 52 gold for your watching ward. Yeah. I love that they're all, like, offering a little over today. I think I may have to make an actual... Because this isn't called a dream catcher, that I may have to make just a plain one for the herbalist. All things fade, yet we trade them anyway. They emit a sigh that hints at deeper thoughts, then point to their selection. All things end even at 33 gold for your bottled hush. Sure. Thank you. Trying to think. The bell rings sharp and clear, metallic, insistent, and you know before looking up that it's her. The blacksmith fills the doorway, broad-shouldered, soot-stained, with forearms corded from years of the forge. She's still wearing her work apron, leather scarred from Spark's heat. Her hands are wrapped in cloth. Hey, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. But thank you so much. Let me grab your follower sticker here real quick. But we are having an incredible time with this game so far. It is absolutely gorgeous. The writing is beautiful. So we're having such a good time. They're all sticking together. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. I've got your little silly goose. This is you silly goose. So I'll make sure that goes into our follower notebook here in just a bit. I'm gonna tuck it in there, make sure it doesn't get lost. But welcome on in. I'm so glad to have you here. Her hands are wrapped in cloth. Evening, she says, stepping inside without ceremony. No hesitation at the threshold like the others. I need something made. You set down your tools. What kind of something? That's your department. She crosses her arms and uncrosses them like she can't find a comfortable position. I need something that keeps metal in line. Binding, control, whatever you call it with your particular flavor of craft. There's an edge to her voice, not hostile, frustrated, like she's asking for help with something that she shouldn't need help. Thanks, I'm blushing. Well, I hope you've had a great demo launch day. So for anybody else that's in chat, Shutton is the dev for this game. And I am so glad that you reached out to me. Like, genuinely, I like within like the first like few minutes of playing the game, I was like, I'm obsessed with this. Like, this is so cool. And just the storytelling as is, like just reading it, I'm like, this flows very well. So you should be proud of yourself for sure. I'm excited for November to come. It's already amazing. But I hope you've had a good demo launch day. But there's an edge to her voice, not hostile, frustrated, like she's asking for help with something that shouldn't need help. You work with binding materials all the time, you say carefully. What's different? The metal's different. She moves to the counter, unwraps her hands. Her palms are red, blistered in places, fresh burns. I've been working the same iron for 3 days. Good ore, clean source, should be simple. Agricultural tools, hinges, basic stock. But every time I try to shape it, it fights me. Pulls toward forms I'm not making. What kind of forms? She hesitates. Sharp ones, pointed, things that cut. She rewraps her hands roughly. I've worked difficult metal before, metal that remembers violence, that's been through fire or blood. You just have to be patient, work it clean. This isn't that. This is purposeful. Like it knows what it wants to become, and it's not what I'm telling it to be. And you want a totem to make it obedient? I want a totem to make it normal. She meets your eyes. There's something there. Not quite fear, but close. Controlled concern. I'm good at what I do. I don't lose control of metal, but this batch, if I'm not paying attention every second, it starts twisting, warping. I had to throw 3 pieces back into the crucible because they were becoming something I wouldn't sell. Something forbidden, you say quietly. I don't know what you'd call it. I just know I won't make it. There's a weight to that statement, a line that she won't cross. I can make something, you say, binding totems for metal work differently than other wards. They need components that understand transformation but resist corruption. Do you have any materials you can spare? Metal I can work with. Copper wire if you need it. Clean stock. She pulls a small coil from her apron pocket and sets it on the counter. And I can shape anything you've got that needs forge work. Fair trade. You nod. That works. She shifts her weight, uncomfortable with standing still. How long? I'll need time to gather the right components. A week, maybe less. Fine. She's already turning to leave, then stops, looks back. You ever work with metal? Actually work it, I mean, hammer and anvil? No, you admit. Metal has memory, real physical memory. The way it's shaped, what it touches, where it came from, all of that stays in the grain. She taps the counter with a scarred knuckle. I've worked metal from battlefields, from old houses where people died, from mines where men were buried. It's always difficult, but it's honest. This ore came from clean ground, new digging. There's no reason it should remember anything. But it does, you say. It wants to, she corrects you quietly. And that's worse. She leaves without waiting for a response. The bell rings sharp again, almost aggressive. You stand in the empty shop, copper wire on the counter, and think about metal that tries to take shape without being forged. You tap twice on the counter, left, then right, and then you get back to work. Okay, today we serve 6 customers, 6 items sold, 1 great success for haggling. We had a much better day haggling today. You're 284 gold, leaving us with 284 at the end of the day. Morning of October 20th, year of the Pale Star. Okay. So I need to make a normal Dreamcatcher. I tried to buff that one and it didn't count for the quest, which is a-okay. Oh, what are we feeling today? We're gonna go with this one today. Welcome back to anybody that was stuck in ad jail. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it so much. We got the Quiet Hollow. Empty space isn't waste. It's where the craft remembers itself, leaving a whole row bare, and something always comes back to you. Okay. All right, so we need the copper knot for the blacksmith. So bornite ingot, which is in the old mines here. I wasn't sure if it was behind my camera or not. No. Old mines, yes. We got 8 iron ingot, 3 cobalt ingot, 2 small animal bones, 2 wild mint, 2 quartz shards, 2 sage bundles, 2 fluorite clusters, 1 animal claw, and 1 mugwort sprig. 1, 2, 3. Yay! The music is so fun. Okay, so we're gonna do a normal Dreamcatcher for the herbalist, so that when they come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, send a shop. Heck yeah, man, we got a broken antler back. Okay. Shared delivery, Dreamcatcher ready for delivery. Craft a copper knot for the blacksmith, which is this. Oh shoot, no, I need the ingot still. Okay, so we can't make that today. That's fine. I should have paid attention to what was in the shop, but I didn't. So we're gonna make one of these. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's for luck. So let's throw in some... Nope, I still forgot to buy more practitioner's kits. Just kidding. Haha. Okay. And I think we're gonna leave it at that. Because I think with this omen we need to leave a row bare. And I think a row is 3, but... And I think it said we have 4 slots left, but I think we're gonna leave it there, which is fine. There we go. Perfect. With a little hat. The angles was for differently this morning. I must investigate. They trace invisible patterns in the air as they hand over their find. The signs suggest 62 gold for your lucky clarity. Oh, that's a little low, buddy. We're gonna try logic. Silver tongue, codex eloquence, uneventful. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I was real lucky and real worried. 96 gold. Oh man, brilliant. You shattered my theoretical price ceiling. 96 gold worth every coin. We got really lucky on that one. I really like that the names change. Like this is just a Dreamcatcher, but because we imbued this one, it took on the spirit. But it took on whatever it was imbued with, and so now it is classified as a twice softened snare. I think that's really cool. Peace comes in small steps. Let's see what you have. They cradle the item gently as if it were alive. A gentle amount would be 97 gold for your twice softened snare. I will take that because it is valued at 90. Thank you, my friend. Oh wow, so many choices. Okay, okay, let's pick one. They clap their hands together, unable to stay still. What if I offer 31 gold for your stone weight chain? That's also a little low there, my friend. This one feels like pressure or charm could fit. We're gonna try charm. Oh. Okay. So oh no off day. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, bounce back. Oh, 43 gold. Yes, that was incredible. Take all the gold. 43 gold, worth every coin. The little, like, elemental people are really cool. Yeah. we had the not so lucky earlier. The signs I think we failed some too, so today's just a good day. The signs align strangely today. Something calls to me. They trace invisible patterns in the air as they hand over their find. I can pay 28 gold for your bottled hush. Oh, we're gonna push it. Oh, this is a bad idea. We're gonna do logic again. Okay, all right, we're boosting. We're good. We're working it. Oh no, I forgot about that one. Oh god. Okay, all right, I'll take it. I was like, I feel like my luck is gonna run out now. Oh, valid theorem. I concede the point. How about 35 gold? Perfect. I am so excited to get you more hats, Tuli. I'm so stoked. Precision is everything. Show me your finest. They check every item twice. You can pay precisely 49 gold for your clover-kissed foot. Is that this one? I will take 49. 49 works for me. Oh, goodbye. Have a beautiful time. Amazing. That was a good day. We had 5 customers served, 5 items sold, 2 great successes, 1 good haggle success, and 320 gold at the end. Morning of October 21st, year of the Pale Star. Okay. So we still need to go back to the mines, I believe. Yes. All right, which one are we feeling? Run in the middle. The Lone Lantern. One thing well placed draws every eye. Give it a whole row to breathe, and the first coin that crosses your counter lands heavy. Your first sale is worth 25% more today. Okay. Yes, we would like to go back to the old mines. 8 iron ingot, 2 cobalt ingot, 3 bornite ingot. Amazing, that's what we needed. 2 small animal bones, 2 wild mint, and 3 quartz shards. 1, 2, 3. Whoop whoop. Amazing. Okay. My buddy. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab another line because I don't want to lose stuff again. Now that I know to keep an eye on inventory. Okay, and then we need to make copper knot. So we're gonna make that for the blacksmith. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Okay, so that's for her. We were out of a lot of other stuff. I still forgot to get the practitioner kits. I'm gonna remember at some point. All right, let's make one of these. Oh, did I not send a shop? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, that's fine. I keep like clicking and holding to drag everything. I don't have to, but I keep doing it. We're gonna make one of these. I have no rhyme or reason to why I'm making things at this point. It's just vibes. I'd send to shop, please. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make another dream catcher. We can't. Okay, never mind. I'm out of binding materials. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I have to go shopping today. Novi, go shopping. Novi, go shopping. With the phone, not the... Okay, we did it. Binding. 1, 2. I'll grab 3. Amazing. Practitioner's kits. I'm gonna grab a couple of those, because we've got plenty of munties. Okay. Now the important stuff. Can we buy more hats yet? We cannot. That is okay. Because they're really freaking cute regardless. Alright, we've got some more... Okay, we'll get the harmonizing metals. Ritual. Sorry, no, you're fine. You're fine. I keep checking just in case, because I'm like, maybe we unlock it throughout the demo, but if it is purely they only have those 2 in the demo, that is a-okay. That's perfectly fine. What we are able to grab for them are still really freaking cute, so do not apologize. That is a-okay. All right, +1 max customers. Ooh, Witch's Guide to Worth would be good. We're gonna grab that. What are we at? 332. Case for valuables. Items displayed inside sell for a lot more. Okay, okay. Handy organizer for the top shelf. Keeps everything tidy and easy to find. See what that does. All right, cool. I should grab a couple of these because I don't think I've used them yet. So let's grab a couple of those. I can afford the... I'm just spending my money left and right here. It's like real life. I fear the end, not death itself, but the manner of it. Suffering, confusion, being alone. I want to face it with peace, with clarity. Is there something that brings comfort to that moment? Okay, so we're looking for a lot of like pink and purple. So that's got pink. It's got purple, pink and purple. Okay, so the ward. Potentially a Dreamcatcher. We already looked at you. Well, I've got 2 wards, so let's give you a ward. This helps a little. What do you mean a little? I thought it was perfect. That doesn't need to be pinned. Go away. Quality comes from patience. I'm looking for the right piece. They run a finger along the edge, checking the finish. I can pay 22 gold for your crescent catch. That was rude of him. Okay, 22 gold is fine. You're not trying to short sell me, so I won't haggle. He's just having a bad day. Right, patterns everywhere. They hold the item at an odd angle as if reading a hidden message. I can pay 34 gold for your copper knot. You got it, buddy. Okay, yeah. I've got 2. We're fine. I appreciate that heads up of like, hey, don't sell your only one. Because I would do it. I must commune with the spirit of my departed mentor. There are questions left unanswered, guidance I desperately need. I seek the proper tools, some clarity to reach across the veil respectfully. So purple and yellow. Well, you're not getting that one. Okay, the Watching Ward. Love that. Dreamcatcher. Amazing. Okay, we're going to do a Spirit Seeker since we have 2 of those. It will serve. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. Good luck, have fun. Sits down heavily. I've given so much of myself to others. Or totally... What the heck, man? I've given so much of myself to others, poured everything into caring for them. Now I have nothing left. I'm empty. I need something to restore myself, to bring some peace, or I fear I'll wither away. It's like, maybe this will help. Have you thought about this one? So we're looking for pinks and greens. Whoa, no. Okay, well, buddy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to help you today. At least not fully. Let's see. Wait, are you okay with like a partial assistance where things can help calm? Does that work? Should soothe things? Okay. Cool, because the only other thing I had was for this one. Yay! Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't. I just had a mini panic attack that I got rid of my dream catcher, but I see it just barely peeking out behind her head. We're okay. I was like, no! The bells hum in the same melodic tone, and the herbalist steps inside carrying her woven basket. Good evening, she says, setting the basket on the counter. I hope the timing works. I returned from upriver earlier than expected. Perfect timing. You retrieve the dream catcher and bring it to the counter. It's delicate work. A web of copper wire and somnolily, I feel like I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I'll double check it later. Woven around a circular frame of willow, the silvery leaves catch the lamplight, still luminescent, even dried. Small bone beads hang from the bottom on a thin cord, meant to channel what gets caught. Her eyes widen slightly when she sees it. She reaches out and then hesitates. May I? It's yours. She takes it carefully with both hands, turning it slowly. Her fingers trace the copper web, testing the tension of the weave. The pattern, it's mathematical, geometric. Spirals, you say. Dreams move in circles. The web has to guide them inward without trapping them completely. Too tight and nothing gets through. Too loose and nothing stays. Permeable but structured, she murmurs, exactly as you described it. She holds it up to the light, watching how the somnolily leaves shimmer. And these anchor the intention? They want to facilitate dreaming. Now they have structure to work with. You gesture to the bone beads. Those ground whatever gets caught, keeping it from dispersing. She nods slowly, still studying it. For a moment, the clinical mask slips. There's something vulnerable in her expression. Hope, maybe, or fear of hoping. Where should I place it? She asks. Above where you sleep, close enough that you pass under it, but not so close you'll disturb it. And don't touch it for the first 3 nights. Let it attune to your space. 3 nights. She carefully wraps the dream catcher in cloth, settles it into her basket with the same precision she uses for everything. I'll document the results. Sleep quality, any dreams or fragments, physical responses. I'll return in a week or so with my findings. She pulls out the same drawstring pouch from before, counts out coins. This should settle the balance. You accept the payment, noting how her hands are steady, controlled, but her eyes keep drifting back to the basket where the dream catcher rests. I know it's not scientific to say this, she says quietly, but I really hope this works. Hope isn't unscientific, you say. It's just harder to measure. A small smile touches her face, brief, genuine. I suppose that's true. She picks up the basket, cradles it carefully. Thank you for taking this seriously. Most people would have just told me to drink more tea. Most people don't understand that absence can be as loud as presence. She nods, understanding in her eyes, then turns towards the door. The bell is starting to hum her out when it cuts her off abruptly. The door pushes open and the blacksmith strides in, nearly colliding with the herbalist. Sorry, the blacksmith says, stepping aside. Not sorry at all, just stating a fact. No harm done. The herbalist adjusts her basket. Evening, Kara. Evening. The blacksmith's eyes flick to the basket and then away. Picking up or dropping off? Picking up. A dream catcher. Something shifts in the blacksmith's expression. Not quite judgment, but close. Didn't know you had trouble sleeping. I don't. I have trouble dreaming. The blacksmith makes a non-committal sound. Well, I hope it works. Thank you. The herbalist nods to you once more, then slips past the blacksmith and out into the evening. The blacksmith watches her go, then turns to you. She's been trying to fix that for years. Good luck. There's something in her tone, not mockery, but skepticism, like she doesn't quite believe in solutions that don't involve hammers and heat. I'm here for the binding talisman. You retrieve it and bring it to the counter, smaller than she probably expected. A flat piece of worked iron at its core, wrapped in copper wire and bound with salt cord. River stones that have been smoothed by water press against the metal at the cardinal points, held in place by more wire. The whole thing fits in a palm. She takes it and weighs it in her hand, her eyebrows raised slightly. This is it? That's it. She turns it over, examining the binding work. Her fingers trace the copper wire with professional interest, checking the tension, the way it's wrapped. How does it work? The river stones remember stillness. Water shapes them slowly, patiently. They teach the metal to resist sudden change. You gesture to the iron core. That piece came from your stock, clean metal. Like you said, it knows what obedient metal feels like. The rest of your ore will recognize it. So I keep this near my work? On you, ideally, in a pocket while you forge, close enough that the metal you're working can sense it. She nods slowly, slipping the talisman into her apron pocket, tests the weight of it there. And if it doesn't work, then we'll try something stronger. But this should hold. Should. She says it like she's tasting the word, deciding if she trusts it. Her hand rests on her pocket where the talisman sits. Well, we'll find out. She pulls out payment, exact amount, no mistakes, counts it on the counter with practiced efficiency. Thank you, she says, and it sounds like the words cost her something. Not because she's ungrateful, but because needing help at all goes against her nature. The metal will listen, you say. Or it won't, but either way you'll know. A brief smile crosses her face, sharp, appreciative. I like that you don't promise things you can't guarantee. Too many people in your line of work act like they've got all the answers. I just arrange materials. They do the actual work. Right. She's already turning towards the door, ready to get back to her forge. I'll let you know how it goes. The bell rings sharp as she leaves, bright, clear, almost optimistic. You stand in the empty shop, 2 payments on the counter, and think about dreams trying to return and metal trying to become something that it shouldn't. You tap the counter twice, left, then right, then you get back to work. Yay! Thank you so much for playing the Totemist demo. If you enjoyed your experience, please leave feedback, wishlist the game, and buy it on Steam upon its release later this year. Yeah, it was so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, ugh, so good. I'm gonna switch back over to the scam here real quick. Incredible. Like, you truly should be so proud of yourself for this game. Like, I'm so excited for November. I'm absolutely going to be playing it as soon as it releases. The characters are super interesting. The way the story is told is awesome. Read professionally. Thank you. I've been told I have a podcast voice. I would honestly, like, it's something that I've thought about doing, but it just, the opportunity hasn't ever come up. But thank you. That's fun. But yeah, but thank you so much for reaching out to me and like letting me know that the demo was a thing. I try to keep my eye out for new, like, smaller indie games for sure. But you know, definitely glad that you reached out to me because I'm very excited for this. But anybody else that is here in chat, if you guys want to go wishlist it, that always helps so much when, especially with smaller indie games, just showing interest on Steam. But November, let me double check that date. I believe it was the, hold on, let me not lie. Where did it go? Yeah, November 12th. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was the 12th. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the 12th, but I didn't want to accidentally lie and give the wrong information. But November 12th of this year is the current release date for the full game. But oh man, and like we just recently played Strange Antiquities and Strange Horticulture, and it definitely had that like cozy, creepy combo vibe that those have, but the added, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the involvement, that's not the word I'm looking for, but it'll do in the moment. But the extra like involvement of the witchcraft aspect of things and like actually creating the relics and trying to figure out what works best for certain people and the different, like, I'm interested to explore the different pairings that you can do between like the totem and or the relics and the imbuements that you can do, and like I'm so excited to see more of like how everything like plays in together. But I really, really liked all the characters. The art is gorgeous. I don't know if you were in here earlier. I think it was right when we first started, but there's a couple other people in chat that were like the art is beautiful. Like one person even said that it like scratched the like specific itch in their brain. Like, so good. I'm not gonna lie, I was so nervous to watch someone play for the first time. So seeing you enjoy it was more than I could have hoped for. Yes. The art is gorgeous. So like did you say that you had like completely learned the pixel art specifically for this game, or is it something that you had been doing for like a little bit prior? Because either way, it's very impressive. You got off work like, no. Well, the VOD will, or if you want to go back and watch, please feel free to. The VOD will be here on Twitch, and then it does eventually go up on YouTube as well. So, you know, feel free to go back and watch the rest of it if you want to at any point. I think the VODs are up on Twitch for like at least 2 weeks. Your first pixel art project is insane. That's so freaking cool. That's wild. But I'm happy to keep chatting with you about it. I'm going to get something else small pulled up because we're only a couple hours in here. So let me switch over here. But yeah, but that was awesome. I'm going to go wishlist it right now to make sure I nope, lies. I already wishlisted it. I already took care of that. So then YouTube when it goes live, going to share it everywhere. Yeah, oh, fun. But thank you so much for stopping in too. That's really it's so cool. I always it's always such a really fun thing. It's happened one other time with a small game where the dev was in our chat, and it's always such a cool opportunity. So thank you so much for being here and, you know, and chatting and giving us little insights into it. It's so cool to see like y'all's perspective on the games as well. But let me see here. I want to see what we have that's a smaller game. We may be able to pop into that, potentially that library game. I'm not sure. Hang tight. I feel like I've got so many options, but I'm like, I don't know. I probably should have had something planned and lined up just in case. The song's gonna be stuck in my head now. I also have to look at what I have installed right now too. We can play some Tiny Bakery. That one's cute. That one's one where I can turn on what's the word I'm looking for? Twitch integration, and you guys can be my customers. We'll play that one for about an hour or so before we raid out to somebody else. But yeah, but again, thank you so much for reaching out to me for that game. It's so freaking cool. But yeah, but I'm excited to see what other hats that there are for Marrow and for Tully. Those are going to be so much fun. I'm a sucker for a good like hat on a character or on a like an animal. Anytime I can dress up, like getting ways to like customize and like fun little outfits and whatnot for any character is amazing. But the second it's on an animal, I'm like, that's where all my money's going immediately. I'm gonna change over audio here. Okay, cool. Oh, goodness. Okay, there are many hats. Just Marrow 2 accessories yesterday. That's so exciting. So I am partial to Dennis's hat. We've got our emotional support Silly Goose here, and we pick out hats for him at the start of every day. But the Sprout hat is one that I'm a little partial to. So I love a good little Sprout or a little mushroom hat. I think those are kind of the two. Like anytime I see like a Sprout or a mushroom, I'm like, this is amazing. But honestly, like hats on animals are just fun. So, oh, what is this? Okay, but yeah, honestly, any hat, I'm like, hell yeah, man. All right, let me make sure that I've got Twitch integrations on here. Nervy, Shrink Spring. Connected? I think we're connected. Do a Sprout hat for sure. Cook something up tonight. Oh, that's so fun. That's awesome. I'm excited to see whatever you guys do with this game, honestly. Like it truly looks like it's going to be so much fun. And I think the price point that you guys have, it was $11.99, I believe. Again, if I'm remembering that correctly, like that's such a great price point. It makes it way more accessible to a lot of people as well. But I'm very interested to see what is wanting to be heard. Just you. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. But I know in your little notes you had mentioned your wife, I believe. So I wasn't sure like to what extent y'all were working together on it, but that's really, really cool. Yeah, you should 100% be proud of yourself for what you've been able to do so far. And I know it's going to be stressful for you moving up from like now to the actual release date, but you know, enjoy the ride because this is really, really cool. All right, I think we're connected here. So let's jump into some Tiny Bakery. We're gonna keep it chill. We're gonna do comfy. I don't want to be rushed. We're gonna play comfy. Oh, you can also change the stream category here. I always forget to do that. There we go. Works for me. What's this? Okay. All right, hey there, welcome to Tiny Bakery. So happy you're here. The version of the game is a work in progress. You'll encounter some bugs, maybe some lost progress. At the end of the main playthrough, the early access, you'll receive another letter with a link to a 5-minute questionnaire. I'd love to hear your feedback and any ideas. We're still shaping the game. Best way to reach us through Discord. With love, Giannis and Marie from Bubbly Games. Drag towards edge of the screen. Got it. Oh, okay. You can see every recipe you can make in your recipe book. Click on it. Oh, got a chocolate cookie. Okay. All right. Glass of milk, I think was the other thing. In case you ever need a hint, hold control and important elements of the game are outlined. Okay. Love it. Got it. When your hands get too full, you can also use a hotbar to temporarily store items. Your first customer in the bubble, you can see their order. Let's prepare for the next customer. First, click on the counter. Oh, Lord. Okay. Second customers arrive. They want something more complex, so first check the recipe book. Okay, you want milk. I think that's milk. Or, yeah, glass of milk. Okay, cool. Close. Okay, so we've got our glass here. Our milk in the fridge, I assume? No? Or is that just a glass? Is that just a glass of water? I think that's just a glass of water. Where the heck did my recipe book go? Oh, it's still right there. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind already. We literally just got started. If you don't have any chocolate yet, click the trading balloon to buy ingredients. The balloon will leave and return with your order shortly. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need some milk. Oh, and chocolate. Buy. Okay. Oh, thank you. Utensils and placeables. Okay, so it's all kind of stuff that we can get from the balloon. Oh, lordy. Okay. Glass, please. Why is the chocolate on the floor? I don't want the chocolate on the floor. There you go, my friend. They ran away with it on their head. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. All right. Chocolate cookie. Okay, so we're going to chop the chocolate. I would like to pin this, please. Okay, so let's cut the chocolate. I went way too far. Okay, choppies. Chop. Where's my bowl? There's my bowl. Chocolate. The butter. Sucre. An egg. What the heck was that? Okay, cool. Flour. Are you flour? I think you're flour. Are you not flour? Are you flour? There we go. Okay. All right. And what's that last thing? Is it salt? Put this. Okay. And then you go over here. You get mixed up. Okay. Got this back. Now we need to roll it with a rolling pin. Oh. Oh my god, I thought that... Wow, okay. For some reason, my brain was like, that's a cutting board, not the rolled out cookie dough. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we've got those. This is the pan. There we go. And you just go in there. Okay. Amazing. We got this. Okay. Now we want to give you a cookie. Cookie. You take all of the cookies? Okay, some items seem to have been dropped behind something else. You can grab through walls by clicking and holding control. What got dropped? Something get dropped? Okay. All right. I'm going to take a half peek to see if it actually connected. Connected. Okay, we are. We're good. You want more cookies? Okay. Oh, goodbye? Oh, wait, no, there's 4. Okay, I understand. I see. What would you like, my friend? You would like some milk? I can do that. Does the milk... Is it only 1 per milk? Then get a couple then. This music is very soft, but it's making me sleepy. Thank you. Oh, literally all of these are milk. Great. Got milk. I would know. Why? It, what is happening? I would like my cup. I think I'm being the silly one right now, but I don't know what's happening. Can I put this in the cup? Okay, alright, there we go. Drink. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Okay, we did it. We got it. Alright, so that should be the 3rd cookie. Is this the 4th cookie? No, you need cookies. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we need more chocolate. We need more chocolate, stat! I'll grab a couple chocolates. Can start prepping the other stuff though. So we've got some flour. We got some eggies. That's gonna hopefully not throw the entire bowl. It's so silly. Some salt. Some sugar. Some butter. Do I have butter? I don't think I have butter. Hi, buddy. I would like some butter, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna choppy. Where's my knife? There's my knife. We're gonna choppy the chocolate. That was pretty quick. Butter and chocolate. Alright, I'm pretty sure I put everything in there, so let's give that a mixie. Oh no, where the heck did my bowl go? I don't know how I put it in the cabinet. Alright, cool. And then we flatten. Nope. Oh, my rolling pin. Perfect. Amazing. No, we need cutters. No. Here we go. This is 100% user error. Like, I know it's user error. Okay, let me organize up a little bit here. Okay, cool. Oh, give me my cookies. There you go. Have fun. Okay. 135. Woo! Spring year 1. Day 2.
Hello, I heard you reopen the bakery. The old baker gave me this recipe. It's my favorite, but I can't make it, so I wanted to give it to you. Hot chocolate. So chop the chocolate and put it and milk in a pan, and then put it in the mug and serve. Cool. Now that the day is over, you can spend the night preparing for tomorrow. Your recipe requires something that has to be cooked on the stove. Okay. I have so many random things of milk here. Can I, like... Okay, we're gonna consolidate you into this one. Great. Now we're gonna put milk up on the thing up here. Which, like, I feel like it should go in the fridge, but... Meh. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Alright, we've got butter, we've got chocolate, and we've got eggies. Okay, so... Oh, my rolling pin. Bring that back up here. I don't think my bakery would pass any kind of health certification situations. That's okay. We're gonna buy a couple more chocolates. No! I didn't mean to send him off yet. Hey, okay, we're gonna try that again. Okay. So we need a cooking pot, right? We're gonna get another glass and a couple of mugs. I think we should be good on that front. Okay, and what kind of stuff do we have in here? We've got 134 coins. A baking soda storage. Candles. Ooh, a chocolate box. Sure. Okay, love to see it. Cookie jar. Okay. I see. Desk lamp. Flower box. Knife block. Fridge. Okay, shelf. Alright, I think we're good on that aspect. We're probably gonna need some more eggs. Or get a couple more flour. Baking soda, that's what that is, not salt. That makes sense. We've got plenty of milk. We'll get a couple of sugars. A couple more butters. I think that's it. I'm gonna dip out so you can sleep for work. Thank you so much for playing the Totemist and good luck with the rest of your stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. It was really, truly so cool for you to be here. And thank you again for putting it on my radar. But I hope you have an incredible night. Make sure you're staying safe and have a good time. Oh, we've got so many boxes to organize now. Oh Lord, okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so we've got a chocolate bin. Where do you go? Do you just have to stay there? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I enjoy the, like, we can organize these things. There's more milk. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, cookie jar. That's not at all what I wanted to click on. Cookie jar. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, we've got some sugar. Can I pour you? No, my sugar. Pour you in there, please. Okay, that's fine. All right, sugar's on top of the fridge. Flour's over here. That's flour. That can come over here. This can come over here. I got some more eggies. Some more eggies. What is it? Why do we explode? Eggs, why do we explode? Out of all the things that explode, I feel like eggs are the thing that shouldn't. I think I lost an egg. Uh-oh. I think I lost an eggie. Oops. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Alright. We're gonna put mugs here. Okay, we've got cups here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Got some baking soda. You just not want to go on that shelf? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. We'll put baking soda over here, I guess. Works for me. Butter's here. Okay. Mixing pin's gonna go there. Alright. We're good. Oh, wait, I can put stuff in cabinets? Oh, Lord. Okay, alright. Alright, let's go. On to the next day. Okay, so we've got chocolate chip cookies, the chocolate cookies, glass of milk, and hot chocolate. Confirm. Wait, where's my pan? Uh-oh. Hold on. Is that my pan? That's my pan. Oh. And my other butter. Okay, anything else hiding out anywhere? Good? Okay. You would like a hot chocolate. You got it, friend. Chop, chop, chop. And a milk. Pour you in there. We'll put you back. There we go. Are you no choppies? Choppies. Please and thank you. Amazing. Okay, and then we're gonna have a mug. Are you done? No, you're still cooking. Okay. That's so fun. But look, it's you guys. And me, technically, because I was in chat too. But that's so fun. But I think it goes off of, like, people who are chatting in chat. And so you guys are my little customers. It's so fun. Okay, we need another... Oh, wait, is this... Oh, we get multiple batches out of it. Heck yeah, man. You'd love to see it. Just click on the toolbox, enter build mode. Okay. I think we need to make another one. So we're going to choppies that while we pour this. And then the chocolate. And we'll let that cook up. And here you can choose between different modes at the bottom. Whoa. You can paint stuff? Okay, hold on. I gotta make the hot cocoa. There you go. And then it goes away with it on its lid. Oh my gosh. Third tab you can shop. You can find a selection of decoration, furniture. I should have read that. That's okay. Furniture inventory. Oh, we can paint everything. With a little purple fridge. Oh my god, yes. So cute. So cute. Adorable. Okay, hold on, me. Okay, I want another hot cocoa. There we go. There you go. And a chocolate cookie. Okay, okay, okay. So we've got chocolate. We need a choppies. We need butter. We need sugar. We need baking soda, powder, whatever one this ended up being. Flour. An eggy. Okay, I think that... No, in the chocolate. Why are you going in the cabinet? That's so strange. Wait, put the eggs back. Yay, rolling pin. Alright, cool, cool. No, you come out of there. Okay. The controls on this one are a smidge finicky. That is okay. So while those are cooking, we're gonna make you your... No, my milk! I thought somebody wanted cookies. Can I not put you in the cookie jar? I see. I have to take them one by one. Ahaha. Okay, hot cocoa. I don't think I have any more. I need more chocolate. More chocolate, please. Put you back. Thank you. 1 or 2. And then this is the one we choppies. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And then we've got a mug. And as soon as that is cooked and heated, there you go, my friend. Have fun. We got 180. Heck yeah. All right, spring, year 1, day 3. I have tasted your hot chocolate and it was so good. An old friend once gave me this recipe for brownies. Could you add them to your menu? Dang right I can. Okay, so egg, sugar, chocolate, melted butter, flour, and then in the oven they go. Man, now I want brownies. Okay, okay. Let's see what else we can make you. Okay, so we can change the walls. Curtains. Ooh, cute. Love that. The rug. Amazing. Oh, I gotta change these cabinets even though I can't really see them. Alright, I think that's about all that we can change. Oh, I thought I could paint the balloon. I don't think I can. That's okay. Okay, so now we have... Let's go shopping. We're gonna go shopping. Let's see what other kind of like holders they have, because the chocolate box is really cool. Like, that's a great idea. Okay, there's a flower box we could do. Fruit basket. Milk box would not be bad. Toolbox, trash bin, small shelf. Okay, I think we might be good on other stuff. Oh, baking soda storage. We'll do that one too. Okay. Gonna need a baking tray for the brownies. I think we're gonna need a second mixing bowl, just in case we've got a couple things going at the same time. I'm gonna just kind of like, well, we're fine on eggs. We still had a bunch of eggs. Flour, some more sugar, plenty on milk. Okay, cool. We'll do that. All right, and we've got the mixing bowl, cookie cutter. We've got extra cookies. We've got extra hot chocolate apparently too. All right, some extra stuff here. I don't know why I'm opening it all on the floor. Why can't these move anywhere? Okay, well. Milk. 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 So much milk. Even more milk. All of the milk. Alright, sugar. Still on top of the fridge. Chocolate. Yay, floor chocolate. Where'd my baking soda shelf go? Is it in this box? I assume it's going to be in this box. Do I have to be in this mode to move stuff? Give. Okay, baking soda shelf over here. Okay. Alright. Where... We'll put milk and flour over here. That makes sense to me. Yeah, okay. Cool. Second mixing bowl. Amazing. More chocolate. A ton of butter. Because I feel like we're probably going to need it since we're doing both brownies and chocolate now. But now we can put the flour over here. One more. And then baking soda was here. One more. Okay. I didn't realize we had two. That was the same thing. It makes sense. I just didn't pay attention to it. Okay. Skip night. Okay. So we got the chocolate cookies. I try to mix brownies and cookies. Cookies. The brownies, glass of milk, and hot chocolate. I think we can comfortably do all of it still. I'm gonna go ahead and chop some chocolate because I feel like we're probably going to need it. Look, it's me again. What do I want this time? A glass of milk. The real Novi would never. Here, have fun. I can't do just like straight glasses of water. Or not water. Clearly I can drink glasses of water, but straight milk. No, thank you. I'm glad that this hot chocolate carried over. Like, it's kind of gross considering, but convenient. All right, hot cocoa, you got it. And you want a chocolate cookie. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some more hot cocoa going. Glass of milk, please. Glass of milk, please. There we go. We're gonna throw some chocolate in there. Gonna get another chocolate chop in. You want a cookie? I can do that. There you go. What about for you, my friend? You want a brownie? Okay, we get to try the new stuff. Okay. Recipes. Where's my recipe book? There it is. Pin. Got it. Okay. Egg. Eggy. Sucre. Chocolate. Melted oh no. Hey buddy, I need a new pot. One of these, please. Thank you. Alright, while we're waiting on that, we need some flour. Thank you. We're gonna put the butter in the pot. Butter in the pot. And then put that on the stove. Just sitting there waiting so patiently. Amazing. Okay, so melted butter in. And then mixies. Perfect. And we pour that in. And then bake. What is this? Like, am I able to put stuff out? Oh, wait, can I? Hold on. I can. Are they just able to, like, grab whatever they want? Why are you filling up two? There's the same cookie. Okay, I'm not gonna question it. Okay. Aha. There you go. I think the brownie was stuck behind the glass. Okay, let me organize this a little better. What's happening here? Why are we... Oh. Where did my brownie go? Oh, it's right there. Filter's coming soon. Okay. It's odd to me, but that is okay. Alright. I think we're okay for the next day. I don't think there's anything that we're super low on. We're still good here. Oh, we've got an extra sugar, so let's pull that over here. I can toolbox and move the cookie jar elsewhere. We'll do that. And then I can prep some cookies. Did you have any new stuff for us? I don't think so. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I think we're good. It's so cozy. Okay, yep, still good with the same stuff. Right, I am going to make some cookies real quick, though. See if I can remember this. Butter, egg, baking powder. There we go. Cool. Speaking of, you want cookie? Flour. Did it have milk? I can't remember. I was going to try and do it off of memory. That's not what I want. No. Baking powder, flour, egg, sugar. Okay, I think I got it all. Hopefully that was everything. Amazing. Roll them out. Give them a little cut. Oh. Hello. Greetings. We're organizing the annual summer festival again. As the bakery seems to have opened again, we hoped you'd be interested in participating by making your iconic treats. All lemon-related treats are usually highly favored during the festivities. Yours truly, Slime City, Festivities Department. Okay. Good to know. Cookies on the pan. And then in the oven. Thank you. It's like I can put stuff in the fridge, but not. Okay. There, oh no, my pan. You would like a glass of milk. I can do that. Glass of milk. There you go. You also would like a cookie? There should be one there for you, friend. Should probably get some more chocolate, because a lot of stuff uses chocolate. There we go. I will gladly get you a hot cocoa. Get out of here. There you go. There should still be cookies for you. Perfect. Amazing. I should have brought that closer, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A glass of milk. Sure thing, buckaroony. There you go. No, my milk! No! I want 2 hot cocos. That's crazy. It's really not. Hot cocoa is delicious. There's 1, and there's 2. And I need to get some more going. So we're going to put you in, and you in, and then you just want a glass of milk. Which is probably the weirdest thing we have on the menu, in my opinion. I cannot do just a straight glass of milk. It makes me uncomfy. I don't know why, but it does. There you go, friend. Okay. You want brownies. Okay, we already had some out there. Cool. I was like, I think we still have some brownies left. 285. Heck yeah, dude. That was a good day. Greetings. I come with a request. Could you bake me and my fellow lemon connoisseurs this recipe? Sure can, me. It's so funny seeing a couple of them have my name. Oh, Lord. Okay, flour, baking soda. Amazing. Put them in the thing, put them in the bowl. Chop the lemons. Add butter, sugar, egg, vanilla. I think that was vanilla, and milk. Mix. Add together. Mix again. Oh boy. Okay, you got it. Will do, friend. Okay, so that means that we're going to need vanilla. We're going to need some lemons. Got plenty of milk still. I think we're still okay on sugar. Still should be okay on butter. I'm going to get a couple more baking sodas. Might be a good call to get an additional mixer. Where'd it go? Yeah, we're gonna grab an extra mixer. That feels like a good call. I don't know what all I put in this bowl. Oh, it tells me it's just chocolate. Okay, perfect. Love that. Oh, wait, there was a fruit basket. I would like one fruit basket, please. One fruits basket, please. Thank you. Flag. That reminds me, happy Pride, everybody. Trash bin, I think we're okay. Toolbox, we're okay. Yeah, okay. I think we're good on everything else. Cool, 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 cool. Amazing. I would like to move you, please. Okay, we'll put you up there. Here's our flag. Where can the flag go? We'll put it like right here. Sure. All right, and then our fruit basket will come up here by the chocolate. Perfect. Baking soda over there. Vanillas are gonna go here, I guess. There we go. Can I use the, like, I was talking to my chat. Hello, me, my friends are having a tea party soon, and I would like to order some delicious pastries from you. You can look at the letter and it will arrive again by clicking on something by the windowsill. Great. Okay. In 2 days and 0 hours. They just want 3 hot cocos. Okay, I can do that. But I wonder if I could use like the baking powder holder to hold like the vanilla. Like if I bought a second one, but I don't want to buy a second one and then not be able to and then just have an extra one. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Okay, I think we're about as organized as we're gonna get here. You should probably go back on the stove. Stay warm. Okay, cool. Alright, I think we're gonna do one more day. And I'm starting to fade a little bit because this game is very, very cozy, and so it's making me like sleepy. Okay, that's fine. We will do all of these. Can I remove you? I sure can. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, so cut the limits. We need to look at this one. I think this is going to be the next thing somebody orders more than likely. Or it's going to be hot cocoa and I'm going to be a liar. It do be like that sometimes. Who's next? Come on in, friends. A cookie. Do I still have cookies there? I don't think I have cookies there. That's okay. We've got butter, an egg, and the whole bowl's gonna get yeeted. We need sugar, baking powder, flour. I certainly hope that was correct because I did that purely off of memory and I don't actually know for sure. Amazing. Flatten it out. Cut it up. Put it on a pan. Throw them in the oven. Sweet. Okay, so this... We want the lemon, the butter, the sugar. There we go. My pan. The lemon, the sugar. Is that flour? Oh, that's an egg. Did I already do an egg? Oh, shoot. I did not. Eggy. A glass of milk. You got it, bud. There you go. Enjoy. Okay, eggy, vanilla, a little vanilla, and some milk. And then we gonna mix that up. And then we're gonna use some flour. You want a hot cocoa? That I can do. Is that the one with the... Okay, I was like, I can't tell which one's filled up and which one's not. Flour and then baking soda, or powder, whichever one that is. And you want to mix that together. I'm working on it, my friend. Okay. And then we mix the dries and the wets. And then we mix again. A muffin tin. The muffin tin? I need a muffin tin. Where are you at? Here we are. I would like that, please. Thank you. Yeah, hang tight, friends. I'm sorry. I forgot I needed a muffin tin for, you know, muffins. That's wild. Who would have thought? Okay, put you guys in here. And then you guys in here. There we go. Do enjoy. Why is the counter full? No, my muffins. No, my muffins. Okay, don't mind them. They just went face down on the ground, but it's fine. There you go. Why is it full? Okay, there we go. One. Whoops. Whoops. There you go. Oh my god, why? What's happening with all the cups? Where did all these cups come from? Alright, chop the chocolate. Pour in... How did I get 4 cups? I only had 2 cups. What happened here? I don't know where these extra cups came from. Or were they a gift? No! Oh god, I thought I poured that down the sink. Oh goodness, okay. Alright, 175. Not as good of a day, but that's okay. Alright. Why do I have 5 cups now? What is this? Where the heck are all these cups coming from? I swear I only had 2. Why do I now have 5? Okay. All right, before I go crazy, because I don't know where the heck those other cups came from, but thank you all so freaking much for being here today. I had such a great time checking out the Totemist, and it was such an awesome experience to have the dev and chat with us for a little bit as well. But definitely, if that was something that interested you guys, go and wishlist it on Steam, because that definitely helps out the dev a lot. And then November 12th of this year is the full release date, and it looks like it's going to be about $12. So definitely in a good price point. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to take a peek here real quick to see. Whoops. Get out of the game here so I can have my controller back, or my cursor back. And I'm going to see who we can go and raid. There we go. But we will be back on Wednesday with more Resident Evil 7. I'm hoping we're going to be able to finish Resident Evil 7. So that's the hope, is that we can finish that up. And then that way next week we'll be back to kind of like our regular type games. And then I think I'm going to save spooky games for like whenever we hit milestones, which is, you know, number 1, why we were doing Resident Evil 7, because we hit 100 followers, which is incredible. And I'd like, every time I think about it, I'm like, that's absurd. That's crazy. But thank you guys so much. But we'll be doing that on Wednesday. Friday, we'll be back to Mass Effect 2. Sometime this weekend, Saturday or Saturday or Sunday at 10:30 a.m. I will be doing another co-stream, but I'll let you guys know later in the week what day I'm going to be doing that once I have a better vibe for what my schedule is looking like this weekend. And then next Monday, pending we finish up Resident Evil 7 on Wednesday, then we'll be back to our normal stuff then. If for some reason we don't finish it on Wednesday, then we should finish it up on Monday. I don't foresee it going any farther than that. Like, it shouldn't. But that is the plan for the week. But thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me. I think we're going to go hang out with Lace Flowers. She's doing a like fundraiser thing for the entirety of Pride Month for the Trevor Project, which is incredible. And we, you know, if you guys are able to support, please do. If not, just hanging around definitely helps out as well. So I think we're going to go hang out with her. Let me just make sure she's not in an ad at the moment. Okay, she's not. We're good. Perfect. Awesome. So we are going to go raid over there. And so if you guys want to copy and paste the raid message, here it is for you. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the Totemist as much as I did. I think it's going to be an incredible game. So it's on your radar. Again, go wishlist it. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys on Wednesday at 7:30 EST. And I hope that you guys have an incredible night. But ultimately, I hope that y'all are all staying silly and staying safe. Good night, everybody.